Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. We're gonna find a couple of things for the new built-in that I'm obsessed with. The first thing we gotta do though is seal it. We gotta get some polyacrylic, and I think, surprisingly, I'm wanting glossy polyacrylic. I usually don't go for gloss polyacrylic. I usually go for matte or flat, but for some reason something in me is wanting gloss. So I think we're gonna go for glossy polyacrylic, and then I've already got books, obviously, to put on the shelves, but I want to look for knobs, like hardware for the cabinets. I don't know where my finger is going. My finger is everywhere. It's directionally challenged. I wanted to find knobs for the cabinets here. And then I already have things to go on the surface. I'm not going to just go buy stuff to put on there when I already have stuff there. I can use a lot of what was on the table for this area. So we're going to go out today focusing on polyacrylic and hardware, but who knows what we shall find. It's always an adventure. Welcome back to the trailer. I almost tripped over y'all, but y'all ain't on there right now. Welcome back to the trailer. If you're new here, my name is Merina. I do mobile home living in the hills of East Tennessee in a double wide trailer that is as old as me. I say that so much, I literally find myself saying that in my dreams sometimes. Not even kidding. Let's go see what we can find for this thing. I love it. It looks so modern and beautiful. You did so good, babe. I love it. Oh, and fit check. Because a lot of you guys ask me where I get what whenever I actually put myself together. Earrings are from, you'll never believe it. If I give you 5 guesses, you would never guess the right thing. Say it. Go ahead, type it out. What's your 5 guesses? Where do you think I got these? Did any of y'all say Hot Topic? I went to Hot Topic. I ain't been to Hot Topic since I was 15 and a troubled child. I went to Hot Topic and found fairy earrings. I don't know. Also, if y'all have noticed in the last video, I have an ice cream necklace here, and Shane has an ice cream necklace. That means something very, very special, and we found that at Hot Topic, so we got like best friend necklaces. I got this shirt. It's kind of a full floaty, but it's also kind of a shirt. Got it from the TT shop for like $10, like $13, $14, something like that. I can't remember. Got these jeans from the Kato. They're big girl ripped jeans, which is kind of hard to find around here. And then I got my Converse, which y'all saw me haul from Ross. I got my hair clip from Ross, pretty sure. And then got my makeup on. I don't even know where I got half that stuff. Half that stuff is probably 12 months expired. Let's go! Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're here at Hobby Lobby. We're gonna go in here. I think I remember a set of knobs that I saw here years ago. It's very unlikely they're going to have it, but just in case, we're going to go in here and see if they do have them, and if they don't, then hopefully they'll have something that we like. I really don't want to go the Lowe's route for hardware. I feel like we always go the Lowe's route. I don't want to go the Lowe's route. I want to go the Hobby Lobby route, so hopefully we can find something. First stop is the Hobby Lobby. I don't come here very often anymore, but when I do come here, it is when I am on a mission to find something in particular. Okay, so the worker here just told me they have little grannies and big Christmas stuff, and I'm really here for Halloween or fall stuff, but now I gotta go check it out. Where are they at? They had the cutest little granny. It was $100. 50% off though, but it's $100. Colton found the cutest. Colton, grab a couple of those. We're not here for Christmas stuff. That's not Dookie in my fingernails, that stain. Y'all saw that happen in real time. We're not here for these, but we're going to pick up a few of these because we're doing the whole 90s theme again. Reds, greens, gold, ginger. And this is why when I do come in here, I come here with a direct mission because I will get sidetracked by all the holiday deals. We're getting these because Daddy, I come here for Christmas stuff. Question, what did I actually come here for?
You came here for something to do with decorating.
Knobs. On my way to the knob section, I had a squirrel moment and saw yellow stickers on candlesticks holders. And I was like, okay, bet. Because I want to do something really fun and fallish on the new built-in, and I felt like that was the perfect little candlesticks. I don't usually go haywire with candlesticks. I don't really reach for them, but I liked those a lot, and I figured I could use them for both fall and Christmas. On an end cap, I saw these incense cones, and I had never seen those before. I've never heard of those. I don't know how they worked, but I thought they looked really neat. I found them on an end cap with a bunch of other smell good stuff, like they had little, like those long stick smell goods, whatever that's called, incense things. I've never tried any of this, but it looks really cool. On my way out of the candlestick holder aisle, I saw this, but I was like, no, girl, this is, you're not going to actually use this. It looks cool. The thought of it is really promising, but you're not actually going to use this. I finally reached the hardware section and I'm overwhelmed because there are so many options and I want something whimsical. At first thought, I was reaching for this because this gave me the feel of my bookshelves that, I mean, they're kind of abstract looking. And I was like, wow, that really reminds me of how we built the shelves. For some reason, whether it's the color, the angle, whatever on it, I thought that it would really look good with those shelves. But I wanted something more whimsical and modern. And that gave a really rustic feel. This one also gave a really rustic feel. And I didn't want to go for rustic, even though most of what I reach for is always rustic in some shape or form. It's always that way. I don't know if I just subconsciously like rustic and I just haven't convinced myself I like rustic yet or what, but I don't really like heavily rustic stuff. I like things like this that look sort of vintage, but I don't often use that in my home decor either. It's really, really odd, but I do tend to go for those neutral colors. So I was looking and going for all the neutral colors, and Shane found a knob that was absolutely breathtaking, and I was like, that's exactly what I was looking for. It has a whimsical feel to it, a unique feel to it, but it holds that modern feel. That was really important to me because things like this just wasn't checking off all of the tabs I wanted it to. And I was edging closer with stuff like this, but I didn't get exactly where I wanted to get when I was looking for it until Shane found these. And I was like, this is it. Think no more. I did go in between this one and the first initial pick that I pulled out. These were more pricier than the other ones that I was pulling out, but I went back and forth between these and the ones that have that abstract sort of feel to them that I thought would go really good with my shelves. Inevitably, I went with these because the black modern print on it really goes with my windows, and I wanted to add a black accent to that area somewhere, and I didn't want to do it in a big way because I didn't want to make it darker. So while I was going in between this one and this one, I inevitably picked the one that Shane picked out for me because it went perfect with the feel that I wanted to go for. I spent a little more time just looking around at all the options because the options were endless, and I had never really taken the time to look at all of the pieces of hardware that Hobby Lobby has to offer. It's insane the amount that they have to choose from. I stopped by the wax melt section because it's me, you know, we always got to leave with a wax melt. No matter what store I'm in, I'm stopping and looking for a wax melt somewhere. If I go to somebody's house and they have wax melts, I want to see their collection. I love wax melts. They are something that just bring me a lot of joy in my house. I like having them around. For some reason, they give me a cozy feel, and you will not catch me without a wax melt going in my house. Surprisingly, their warmers are really affordable. Y'all know I had to make my way over here to Ross, and look, they have golden wiener statues. I need them. Look at them. I need them. Just letting y'all know, if you're thinking about going to the Ross and the Hobby Lobby, what is that? See that? If you're thinking about doing that on a Saturday, think again. Do not. It was wild in there. Now we just gotta go run, get something I ordered at Walgreens. Sorry, it's hot. And then something at Lowe's. I think we're done with the getting the stuff. We make our way on to the Lowe's. Man, sunsets in Tennessee. I should have really stopped at the Walgreens before I went to the Lowe's because I knew I was going to forget what I had at the Walgreens, and I almost did forget it at the end of the day. Actually, we got to stop by Walgreens first on our way home to get the printed poster that I had printed out. I can't wait for y'all to see it. It's so cute. Nothing like Lowe's having their fall mums out in the front, and then you walking into the store and boom, there's an abominable snowman. And the seasons are everywhere in these stores. When it comes to the burr months, like starting in September, it's everywhere. You got Christmas, you got fall, all the things. Does anybody else's husband bring them to the weed eater section? And you get so confused. There are so many things going on. We're currently looking for the right kind of gas oil.
It's 41. It's the right thing. They just ain't got my... Yeah, this is it, but I was wanting to get the bigger jug.
Ma'am, you dropped your child.
When we're done looking for like the oil and stuff, can we look at the Halloween electronics?
I was falling in love with these doors, and I just pressed the QR code on one of them to see what the price is. $1,000. Yeah, I don't know you. We don't know you.
For a door. What'd you just find?
It goes with like the whimsy tree feel that we
Yeah.
got going on.
Yeah.
Modern whimsy tree feel. It has like little.
That's pretty.
That's what we're gonna.
Not idly do the not idly do the leaves of Lothlorien fall. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. I thought you were quoting Shakespeare. I was like, bro, what college did you go to? Okay.
Community, baby.
Community college. Okay. Is this long
Didn't even
enough?
finish.
It's because of me, my bad. My bad. I kind of, yeah. Okay. Will this fit?
So it is.
If y'all got any suggestions for eye bags, you gotta let me know. I'm watching these clips back and my eye bags are getting so bad. It's because I'm getting less sleep than I ever had, and I already didn't get a lot of sleep to begin with. One of my kiddos have a really hard time sleeping, and so I'm up all the time, and now I'm working twice as hard on like all the other extra stuff I'm doing lately, and I'm not sleeping a lot, and it's starting to show in my eyes. I look like a mombie. That's a zombie mom, a mombie. I was walking out of Lowe's and saw all these yellow stickers with the light fixtures. They're all like on sale and clearance, and I was almost tempted to get a chandelier, but I didn't because I don't really know what kind of chandelier I want to go for in the dining room yet. But I almost did get one of them because they were marked out off, and some of them were really cheap. Some of them were marked off quite a bit. I had picked up some polyacrylic at Lowe's, and so as soon as I got home, I made my nightly call to Nanny. I have to call her every single night or she gets worried. I talk to her every single day of my life, and so I made my nightly call to Nanny, but I also, while I did that, started on the polyacrylic. That way I could go ahead and get started, or I was going to be up till probably 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get everything done that I needed to get done, because there are several things on my to-do list that I still hadn't checked off by this time of the evening, and it was pushing 9-10 o'clock. So I started off putting the polyacrylic on the shelves, and Shane measured for the trim that I wanted around the top. Some people were wondering why I didn't go the route with the thick DIY countertop that I was talking to you guys about in the video of the built-in, and it's because I wanted to do a very slim trim like you guys saw us pick up at Lowe's with the little sort of greenery engraved on it. I thought that would look really pretty, and I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want it to look like I had a countertop on top of this thing. I wanted it to look like the main thing of this area was these shelves. So I didn't want the shelves sitting on a countertop. I wanted the shelves sitting directly on the built-in. I do want to mention, I saw all your comments in the last video with you guys being concerned about what I think you guys called it, my vent return there to the left at the bottom of the screen. You guys are talking about it's really, really dirty, and I saw all those comments, and I did not even notice that when I was filming and editing the last video. I did whenever I read your comments. I went to look at our filter, and Shane had change out the filter, so there was a new filter in there. It's just the outside of the grate looks gross, which means we're still breathing that stuff in because it's dust sitting on the grate. So I want you to know, a lot of you guys were asking if it was out of line for you to mention that, and absolutely not. So many times y'all have saved my tail by commenting on something you see in the background that needs to be fixed, that needs to be upkept, things like that. You never have to worry about stepping out of line with me over here, even if you're going to be a completely rude person, which most of you are not ever, but there are few and far in between where you just absolutely see a rude comment bringing up something really important like the grate needed changed out and stuff like that. I don't even care if it's the people that are being rude that do it, as long as y'all are bringing something to my attention in the home that needs to be addressed, that you guys see, whether it's dusty, the baseboards that are dusty, or especially something important like the vent return that's dusty. That stuff does not bother me. I appreciate it more than you know, because I skip over a lot of that by accident. It's not on purpose at all. It's not by design at all. I accidentally skip over that stuff, and when you bring it to my attention, it helps me a lot. In a way, when you do that, I feel like you're not only bringing it to my attention, but you're holding me accountable, and that is what I need you guys for. That's what the comment section is for. My comment section is always open because I'm always asking for advice from you guys. This isn't a me teach you, me influence you, me show you all these cool things. It goes both ways. I learned so much from you than I could ever learn from Google. I mean, you guys have experience, hands-on experience with the stuff that you talk about. You guys have done it, been through it, did the thing. And that's where I want to get my advice from. That's where I want to get my info from. A computer can tell me something all day long, but I want to hear it from the people who have been there, done that, who have raised families, who have kept their homes tidy, who have learned to be great homemakers. That's who I want to learn from, and I can't learn anything if you guys don't bring it up to me. So if you see something in the home like dusty or that needs to be switched out, like this light switch here, be like, Merina, have you noticed that your light switch hasn't been changed out yet? I hadn't noticed it till just now while looking on the camera. But be like, have you noticed you haven't changed out your light switch yet? Or Merina, a few minutes ago I was showing the shelves and they still had the sticker on them. Be like, Merina, why was the sticker still on there? Is there a reason you left the sticker still on there? And I can either tell you yes, or I can go back and be like, well, dang it, I did leave the sticker on there. I did leave the sticker on there because if you take the sticker off of shelves, you'll have a big old weirdly stained square where the sticker was, and it always stains darker and deeper and looks weird. So I usually just leave the sticker on and then try, if it's a shelf, to put that part on the top of the shelf to where you won't see it. Like if it was on the bottom of the shelf, you would see it. So my books will be laying on that. So I kept that there just to avoid that big dark square sticky patch that a sticker stain leaves. So that's why I did that. But yeah, if you see something like that, or if you see the trim up there above the door, it's missing, be like, hey Rena, did you realize that your trim up there is missing? Do you have plans to change it? Hey Rena, this corner over here looks unfinished, you haven't sanded it yet, girl, get to it. That's what friends do, right? Like, that's what friends do. I had an area behind my stove that was unfinished. It had been charred and I hadn't painted it over, and I kept saying I needed to paint it over, and one of you guys kept reminding me for weeks. I mean, probably months. I kept being reminded and I finally changed it. Okay, let me show you what I got. I got this.
What is that?
Wax warmer at Hobby Lobby. I liked it because it looks like, I don't know, abstract. I'm in like an artsy thing. Have y'all noticed that? It's got like abstract, like glass, but not really glass kind of stuff. And then it had little holes for the lights to shine through. And I love it when the light shines through the wax warmers. So I picked up this, $10, $9.99 at the Hobby Lobby. Got these Bobachet, Biederman and Sons things. Bobachets. They're supposed to keep the wax from like getting all over the place if you light the candles that are in the long candlestick form. Never seen those a day in my life. Shane saw them while we were in the candle aisle in Hobby Lobby. We got these two candles. They don't smell. They were $1.29 a piece, but 50% off. They don't smell. Right? No. They smell a little bit. But I got them for looks, mostly. And I didn't get the very long ones. I just got these. Now, these were $3.99 and $3.79. Don't ask me why. It's 20 more cents for that much more candlestick. But got these for $3.99 and $3.79. I don't usually go for this color, but I thought that the vibe would go with autumn decor. And I could probably take it on into Christmas decor because I'm going with a very 90s-ish Christmas theme this year. Same as last year, just heavy on the traditional greens, reds, and golds. So I think I can make these work for Christmas too. I got these wax melts for $1.99. I've been flying through all of my fall wax melts. So I got this candied pecans smell, and then Colton picked out this frosty mocha latte. He likes the coffee smell, so that's what we got. That smells good. I didn't even really smell the candied pecans. I think I fell in love with the thought of it. It smells okay. Colton's idea smells better. Then I got 5 of these gorgeous doorknobs, cabinet knobs, hardware things. I love these. Shane picked them out and he was like, Rena, this goes with your modern and whimsical thing you're wanting. And I was like, it absolutely does. And it's not going to take away from anything. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. And then at the Ross, I got me this notebook because I'm an actual real YouTuber these days, and I got a lot of stuff I got to keep up with. And I was like, why not keep it up in a Jesus journal? Because Lord knows I need them every day, especially to make it through these times. $4.99 at the Ross. I walked by these and saw these. They're candy corn and bag clips. These are $3.99, and I picked these up. These will probably be floating around the house all year long, though, not just for Halloween, because I'm always needing a bag clip. I wanted to be able to use my wax warmers over here and put lit decor over here, like corded lit decor over here. So Shane made me a little hole in the top here that I can thread the wires down into the outlet that is underneath the cabinet here. We cut an area for that outlet out in the DIY video we did for this, and that way I'll just be able to use the outlet, just threading the cords right through to it. And I can sit something on it like the actual thing I'm using to light up. Like here, for this instance, this pumpkin, I can use it to cover up the hole so the hole won't be showing. So my nanny and dad asked me what I wanted for my birthday this year. And especially nanny, they will not take no for an answer. So I had seen these wax melts on Walmart whenever I was doing grocery pickup. And they just stuck in my head because I was like, ooh, those look like they smell really good. So I said, Nanny, just get me a $3 and something pack of wax melts. And I told Dad the same thing. Well, Nanny got me a $3 pack of wax melts and something else. And Dad got me 3 pack of wax melts. And then I got myself 2 pack of wax melts. So now I have quite a few. Dad got me 3 of the Uniquely You. These are the scent match. And they're supposed to be really potent smelling wax melts that smell like a particular perfume, like comparable to a particular perfume. And this one is compared to Glossier You, which I've never smelled ever. But if I could tell you it smells anything, it gives me the vibe of, do you remember Love Spell by Victoria's Secret? It's given that mixed with 1,000 Wishes from Bath & Body Works. Very perfumey. Very perfumey. I like it though. And then Nana got me this Painted Red, which is the one that I was really wanting because it's comparable to Mason Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540, which is a perfume I've always wanted to try, and I will try one day. But it's the Baccarat Rouge 540, and it smells heavenly. Like, it smells so stinking good. I literally, okay, don't tell nobody. And not like I'm telling like a bunch of thousands of people or anything, but don't tell anybody. I literally rub this on my neck and on my wrist to use it like perfume. I didn't put a wax cube in a wax melt yet, but I rubbed it on myself, I'm not gonna lie. And then I got myself another Baccarat Rouge, and then Ordinary Vanilla, and it's compared to Fleur Vanilla Skin, whatever perfume that is. Like I said, these are the scent match. You can get them at Walmart. $3 and something a pack. And this one, honestly, it smells like vanilla with a little bit of garlic into it. Not one of the best. Yeah, it's heavy on the garlic, but it still smells like vanilla-y. So I'm still going to probably, when I get scents that I'm not 100% sold on, like this vanilla one, I mix it with something to make something that I'm 100% sold on. Sometimes it comes out smelling like, I always say, a fart covered Fruit Loop. Sometimes I make some really good concoctions. So I'll probably end up using this as a filler to mix in with something. But this Baccarat Rouge and this Glossier You comparables, they're going to smell bomb. I'm actually going to put one of the Painted Red Baccarat comparables in here because I've been itching to put one in the wax warmer, and I've had these since my birthday, a month, but I kept telling myself I wanted to do it with you guys, so I kept putting it off. So we're going to actually do it. Like I said, just dab, 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 dab. You would be surprised at how long it lasts. I thought of this area right here when I saw those candlesticks in Hobby Lobby. I keep calling them candlesticks. The candlestick holders in Hobby Lobby. And then I already had this little fall floral plant thing here. And I saw this together in this area when I saw those. So that's why I picked those up. And I really feel like I can use those for Christmas too. And shoot, who knows? I might get a wild hair and use it for regular decor. Who knows? I've been in some funky decor moods lately. My style has been evolving. It's been everywhere. But I'm really having fun with just playing with new stuff. It's just all new. Okay, you guys know that I love my poster size family pictures. So for this area, I'm going to do one smack dab in the middle of my kiddos because we have mine and Shane's wall over here. And we're going to have the kiddos over here. Now we just need posters of we got posters of the dogs, but I need to have them hung up again. This is the one that we're going to put. How cute is it? I'm so excited. This is the one we're going to put smack dab in the middle of these bookshelves. And we're going to do it in a regular black frame. I'm not going to do a wooden frame because This is already bringing in those rustic farmhouse feels. A black frame will kind of tie in the modern feel that I have throughout the rest of the living room. I got the matte this time though, which is something I never do. I usually get gloss. I went matte this time and I love how it turned out. Maybe just a tad smidge higher. Yeah, right there.
Man, I like that. Actually,
You like it?
yeah, it smells like one of them clothing stores.
It smells good, don't it?
How's that look?
It looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, that wax smell is phenomenal.
It smells like you walked into Hollister or something.
It's given Abercrombie and Fitch store, American Eagle, Hollister, you know, the stores back in the 2000s that you'd walk into, and it smells just so good. You had to have that cologne and perfume. That's what that smells like. All my local people, do not run to the Walmart and get that one. I want more. I'm gonna have to go get me more before I post this, because every time I say something, my local friends go and they buy it, and I can't find it after that. So I'm gonna go stock up before I post this video, because I love that one. I don't know about the other ones now. Like I said, that one, the vanilla one, I tried, but it smells like garlicky, almost, not really garlicky, herby vanilla, if that makes sense. This one, Hollister in a cube. Hollister in a cube. 2004 Hollister in a cube. That's what it smells like. Shane even complimented it, and Shane isn't a huge wax on person. He likes them, but like he won't ever usually just say, "Ooh, that smells good." He complimented that. That one's a keeper.
Without water along the sun-soaked road, we crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. I did it all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. Nights without sleeping, 'cause you fear the night, and days without eating, 'cause it ain't enough for two, and it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. I did it all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. Don't feel the cold, and it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. I did it all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you.
We're drilling the holes for the hardware, getting the hardware on these cabinet doors, and then we're going to paint and caulk around the new little thin trim we put around the top of the built-in, and then we'll pretty much be done.
I want someone like you to stand by me always.
you want your home to smell like fall threw up in it, this stuff right here.
In my palms and in my eyes, and echoes from the other night, gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. I will read you love poems, hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest.
I put my books and series on the DIY shelves on the top, my little accent shelves. I love the way my series look up there, but I wanted to move the kids' books and series from the homeschool area to this area. I don't really know what's going to happen with the homeschool area because a lot of the books were in that area. So I don't know what I'm going to use those cabinets for over there, but Lord knows I can find something. I'm always in need of storage, always in need of space, so we'll figure out what we're going to do with that over there. This area has brought such a unique and cozy aspect to this living room. Fall was the perfect time to tackle a project like this. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning. Even not, whatever it is, wherever you're at, know that I love you, but Jesus Christ loves you so much more. I'll see y'all in the next one.